That's what I told you
Say
about.
you wanna run around, chase me.
That's what I told you about the sexy word. That shit funny though.
Everybody was hating to find out this.
Yeah.
With another one.
What it is, what it is, what
Back
it is,
in the
what it
big.
is, what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
The things holding in the condo. I'm here with Blark. I'm here with Richard. It's me, Bark.
Yeah. What up, though?
You know what I mean?
How y'all boys doing?
We good, man.
Just booing. Can't be mad. You feel me? You can't be mad at that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm already know. How's y'all weekend?
It's a blessing, B.
It's been funny.
You know what I'm
It's been really funny. I had a realization. I say this jokingly in a serious tone. I say this all the time jokingly in a serious tone that Instagram has like
Taking over life.
it's not just taken over life, it has infested its way into every nook and cranny of life.
Doctors, teachers,
Every nook and cranny of life. What is it like?
Lawyers, judges.
Bro, it's crazy. Like when I say
Everybody want to be on Instagram.
everybody, bro, like even the dark parts of life. Do you get what I'm saying? Like there's whole Instagram pages dedicated to sex workers. And not like OnlyFans people. I'm talking about like real deal sex workers, like 304s and 16s. You feel me? Everybody know what a 16 is?
Nah.
No.
P.
Hmm?
A P.
Redos.
Huh?
The Redos.
No. Not P as in Epstein. P as in
Ism.
Yeah, as in the ism.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
16th letter, P.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be a 304 a hoe. No 304s without P's.
Mm-hmm.
That's the lingo. Oh, I'm learning it.
Okay.
I'm learning it.
Yeah.
So ain't no 304s without, ain't no hoes without no pimps. Right? Pimps got Instagrams. You remember we were watching that shit with the pimps that was mad at the nigga that was pimping that said he was a pimp and said he was
Oh, you talking about the white kid, Kelpie?
I don't know if he was white, but he was doing some wild shit, and the other pimp was like, "You eating your girl pussy on Instagram?" Like, what? You remember? Like,
yeah. That's what basically.
But that's one thing, right? They got like actual pimping whole Instagrams. They got like whole Instagrams, right?
Yeah, the game has changed.
They got drug dealers on Instagram talking about they got it. That used to be the number one rule in dealing drugs is don't be recorded saying you got it.
You don't advertise it.
But I guess everybody thinks the law's not watching, but all they have to do is just watch Instagram or watch.
Bro, that's all the cops. They have a whole department in the police station dedicated to watching Instagram.
Yeah, just watch it and see if it's actually true.
See if it's big enough for them to go arrest these niggas.
Yeah,
they have, and it's
because
like,
all you got to really do is if they're frequent online, all you got to do is check out if they're really actually doing it, and then if they're not if they're in your area, like let's say it's just not fed, it's state, right?
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Let's just say it's just state police or whatever, the city police. All they really got to do is check it out. Check out a couple posts.
3 high school friends, females, bought perks from a nigga online on like Snapchat or Instagram, and they were laced. They were laced with fent.
Damn.
2 of them got fucked up. I know 2 of them. I don't know if they died, but 2 of them got fucked up. 1 of them didn't take the pill.
That'll definitely.
What was that?
Sorry, actually, when I picked it up.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
Am I going crazy?
Right? Nigga, drug dealers, bro.
And then now they connecting their Telegram to their fucking Instagram page.
Bro, they selling their drugs with
Telegram
with a
is
QR.
watched by the feds and everybody. Too,
They got a QR code connecting them to their Instagram, and you just bought whatever illicit materials off of them, right? That's two. To feel the need that they have to do that, right? That's two. The third thing is that they made the drug game. They've made the weed game specifically. It's become bag hustling. It's not even about what's in the bag anymore.
Quality.
Like there, I know everyone's seen it. There's like this PlayStation video game. It's gone viral. It's almost as viral as a Hawk to a girl. Like this PlayStation video game weed case where you open it up like a plate. You take off the plastic. Just like yours, bro. You take off the plastic.
Oh, like the video game stuff.
Like the case.
Just like that.
Okay.
And you take off the plastic, you open it up, and inside it's a bag that's the shape of the CD with the weed in it.
You take it out just like the CD like you would in the regular game. You know what I'm saying? Open the bag or whatever. Yeah.
I mean,
I just because I know how much packaging costs, that package for the 1/8 that you just bought in that package, if it's an eighth, is at least $7 to $10.
Yeah, it's about each bag. So now you have to upcharge an extra 20.
Upcharge that. You paying $10 on packaging, damn right you paying an extra $20.
Yeah. Just
and it's like
just so it can make at least some sense.
And it's like it's crazy because the customers, if it's not in a crazy bag, it's like they just overlook it.
Well, it is the TikTok era, and everybody wants to wow you with things. So that's why the gold wrap freaking steaks at Salt Bay was working, and all these other places that.
Because they just wanted to put it on Instagram.
Yeah, that's all it's there for. You know what I'm saying? It's the wow factor, not of the actual weed, because there's some wow factor weed that the packaging looks mad basic, right?
Niggas be like, wow, you got that? How is it?
And sometimes like, oh, it's just all right. But then sometimes it's like, oh wow, it is kind of crazy, but it is worth it after going through the whole mess of opening like 20 different packages. So it just all depends.
Open a package and a package and a package.
Yeah, so that does happen. That does tend to happen when that goes on. But looking at like today's game too, like as far as like the weed game and everything, it could be I understand why it's loud, literally. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's getting cleared throughout more states medically. You have the college now, you said they're letting
NCAA.
Yeah.
NCAA is allowing.
You can smoke that pack now in college sports.
Exactly.
Niggas don't have to worry about coming to practice smelling like a pound.
You feel me?
And when you kind of say the athletes could do it, you pretty much say the whole
student body
could do it. You know what I'm saying?
The whole student body coming.
You got that?
So now that opens it up to where, okay, it's a little bit more free.
Boy, I was saying to be a weed dealer on campus right now, bro.
You about to be selling, nigga.
Jesus Christ.
All you gotta do is get
you making money.
All you gotta do is flip this the school logo, make it into a pack, nigga.
Yo, can you imagine you selling Florida Gator bags at Florida? Yeah, that's that Gator bait, baby. This is that Gator bait. Hey, everybody got this shit.
You feel me? You got that Gator pack.
Nah, call it tailgate.
Woo. Nah, Gator bait.
Nah, if you got tailgate, put the Gator tailgate. Everything will just
be under. You don't understand.
It'll be under the tailgate brand, though.
You're not getting it. Gator bait is something that they say at UF.
No, you do every saying at each place, but it'll just be under tailgate because you sell it at tailgates because niggas are smoking, drinking. All of that there, you know what I'm saying? That'd probably be the best place for a vendor to just boop, 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 get whatever off.
That'd be crazy, bro. You come to like a rivalry game with two different packs.
Yeah,
the FSU Florida game.
You dump that fucking pack on the ground.
Yeah, the FSU Florida game, dog. It's like who you with? Who you with?
Get that garbage ass pack out of here.
Who you with?
You'll make some money out there.
Dog, you go. Oh my god,
crazy! I'm telling you, bro.
You go ape shit, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
And if they doing it in college, they go. Well,
cross country trapping, dog. Shit gonna be bonkers out here.
Shit bonkers, bro.
Because even if college kids are broke, you can just run up on 3 people out there just on a quick
college kid nigga.
Hey,
if you roll into Jacksonville during the Florida Georgia game, the biggest tailgate in the world. You got a Georgia Bulldog pack and you got a Florida Gator pack. My nigga, you're going to sell out in 10 minutes.
Yeah, you banking.
And the UM game up there, up in Florida State too.
Make that motherfucker
Florida State Alabama game that they play in Jacksonville.
You made that shit one of them shiny packs that
But I'm just saying, like, with all those like
moving shit.
With all the alumni, and if you catch an alumni, you know you're getting that money real quick. If you got the alumni party,
you got the alumni packs. Nigga, get the fuck out of here! I'm telling you, sorority's gonna start making packs, nigga.
That Theta Phi Theta, nigga, or that Theta fried Theta.
Matter of fact,
I'm trying to tell you, shit about to be lit at college.
During rush week, you make their packs. Come on now.
Oh man,
like there's so many little good ideas that could go on. Just that's the quick way.
Did I say too much?
Yeah.
We probably want to just delete this. It started over because we're giving out the sauce. Good night, everybody.
I was lightly seasoned.
Too much sauce.
But just with that's why it's becoming like AKA way more flamboyant out in you like just in the market with the crazy bags and all that. Like it's just, it's basically doing that now. Like it's
I just got
glow in the dark bags.
I got ideas right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my gosh.
Yo, it's actually 4 packs, nigga.
You can't you would have to be like a low-key quick street vendor though. Because you couldn't really get that off too crazy, but a street vendor popping up here and there, you're straight.
You will have to go there with like, yo, I'm gonna sell these 2 pounds, Florida State, and that's it.
And that's it. You disappear.
After that, I'm out. Hey, that number is disconnected.
Yeah, no QR code, no nothing.
You might end up getting robbed.
Oh yeah, of course it's college, but if
you're not going by yourself, bro.
Yeah, you're going with a few people.
It's you and a few niggas.
Yeah.
At all times.
Yeah, like y'all all got to be together. Everybody pretty much like everybody's getting paid, and everybody has 6 eyes on the table. Matter of fact, you can't even come close to the table. In that mission, everybody has to get paid, and you know what I'm saying, taken care of, and every 3 niggas at least are security, or 2 niggas is security, and 2 people are distros at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only way that works. But either way, just the only way it fails is if niggas is being stupid trying to add like fentanyl or something stupid to the product. Man.
It don't even have to be great weed. It just has to be good.
No, I'm just saying,
just some good LCG.
I'm just saying the only way things go bad is if that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody is trying to be stupid and put that shit in there. But other than that, it's pretty much going to be an open market. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure like
everything sell off, man.
No, I'm pretty sure there's medical spots right by the campuses and all that shit too.
Nah, they ain't got this though.
Nah,
they ain't going.
Yeah, I mean, all the campuses got dispensaries by them.
By them. I'm assuming. You know what I mean?
They ain't gonna have this though.
Nah. That's like, yo, they pop up like, yo, I got this. Smell it. Boom, boom. You just post up at a tailgate. You have your little mini booth.
The fact that it got a school logo on it, or the team mascot. You know what I'm saying? You do one with the team mascot, the mascot too. Damn, too much.
No,
I'm telling you, gator bait.
You really tailgate at these spots. You know what I'm saying? You really go and actually just go to tailgate. You don't actually have to go in the game. That's the crazy. When you think about it, that's actually the craziest thing about it. You could just go to tailgate near the shit.
Yeah.
Have like a.
Let me tell you something, bro. I've only tailgated one time in my life.
For all the rival games, for pretty much when I was.
Nah, bro. I don't have the. And listen,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yo, tailgating is not. Listen, I tailgated. It was the Jamarcus Russell. Right, yeah, Jamarcus Russell versus Gators.
Yeah, LSU versus Gators.
When we beat him on our way to the championship. My nigga.
Jay Hustle.
Let me tell you something, bro. That shit is the most energy sapping. It's so many people.
And that they're making food and drinking,
playing games, bro. It's just so much, bro. Listen,
this is all before the game or
all
before the game.
This is before the game started.
And bro, there's multiple stages of tailgating.
What do you mean?
Right? There's like the people that tailgate at the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's people that tailgate at their crib and have like 200 people at their crib before the game.
Oh, I didn't know tailgating happened at the crib too.
Nigga, in Gainesville, because people like there's these houses all over the place. Mm-hmm. People sell parking on their property.
Mm-hmm.
So my boy had a house like maybe a block away from the stadium, bro. And you could park there. And he was like, yeah, bro, for you it's $10, but he's charging like $40 to park.
Yeah.
Right? Because we go to school together. So I parked there. Me and Andrea went, as a matter of fact. And it was like beer pong, beer this, da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's all his brethrens too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just everybody from campus, bro. Flip cup, beer pong, this, that, da-da-da-da-da. Fucking pool party. This is all before the game. And it's 100 degrees.
Damn.
So like, then you go to the game.
And you still crunk.
And it's hot.
Yeah.
Right? But Florida's the dry campus.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't sell beer at Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the tailgating is so crazy. People get shit-faced before they go to the game because you can't drink at the game.
All you can do is eat.
Yeah, all you can do is eat.
I don't remember drinking at the game. Do I? Actually, it might be drinking at Florida State.
There was no, like, they made Florida a dry campus my freshman year.
Okay. I think Doak Campbell might still actually.
So the year before I went there was alcohol on campus. And they made it like, I don't know if it was like a SA thing that happened or whatever the case may be, but there was a lot of underage drinking. Like when my freshman year, it was the big, all the establishments around Gainesville, they were getting caught in stings.
Yeah.
Because like all the 18-year-olds were going there just drinking beer. It used to, like, you used to be able to get alcohol. When I went for orientation, I was able to get beer. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you see me now, right? You've known me when I was in my 20s. I didn't look like I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
So imagine me at 18. I look like a 15-year-old. Bro, they were giving out it's orientation, my nigga. Like, yo.
You drink? Fuck, I had a 6-pack. Here you go.
Yeah, facts. That's how that is though. Like I remember, going over up in like Tallahassee, it was the same way. Like you could definitely drink.
And I'm gonna tell you my college experience. Let me tell you something. There was a point in time where I was going to transfer out of UF to go to I want to say FAM. Listen, I didn't know how FAM was because I don't know, when you were in like 11th grade, did you get to go to did they take you on like college tour in high school?
I was offered. I don't think I went, but I ended up just kind of choosing.
Did you go, Richie?
No, I ain't go.
11th grade, right? You go on this college tour. It's a weekend college tour. And it's like, it's not just a weekend college tour. It was a black college tour.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, we went to Bethune, FAM, we went to all of these different colleges, and it was like we were gone for the weekend type shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think they took us to Bethune-Cookman or something. That college looked so shitty, right?
Yeah.
It looks so shitty during the day, right? Yeah. Because it's like, and because everything is like Ely colored on top of that.
Yeah, it's like
green and orange. It's really old and like it just looks bad during the day, right?
Yeah.
So it turned me off, right?
Loud colors too, with
right?
Orange everywhere.
But when I was like, I think my sophomore year, my freshman year, my mom, she came to come get me to take me to FAM because her friend's daughter, who I was cool with, she went to FAM. I went to UF.
Mm-hmm.
She was on the dance team, right? She was on this dance team. I want to say it was called Mahogany or some kind of blackish name, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, my mom because they were doing a dance special. My mom had catered their entire dance presentation, and then her mom was like doing all the girls' hair and stuff like that. So I got to go. So I was in like the apartment when all the girls were getting ready and shit like that. Like it wasn't like I'm not seeing ass and titties and stuff, but it's
It's the
gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
When I say, but the thing is, there's a condom bowl in every open door. Every open door, there's condoms. That's the crazy. Like that was the first thing that struck me when I went to fam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every open door, there's a bowl of condoms.
Don't have these kids, don't have these.
Bro, it's crazy. I'm talking, you walk into the cafeteria, big ass jar of condoms. Signs all over the place about safe sex. You walk into the auditorium, big ass jar of condoms. You walk into the dorm. You know how like some of the dorm rooms they have like the front desk, right? Some of the dorms don't have the desk area to where like there's somebody there, right? Because they're more of like an apartment. But some dorms are like real deal dorms where there's a nigga at the front desk. And if you don't live in that dorm, he can buzz you in, right? At the desk, there's 2 giant jars, condoms everywhere.
You know they
and I asked them why, and it was like, yeah, because of the STD rate up here. I was like, whoa.
yeah. Tallahassee was definitely damn near disgusting with damn near number one up there, because you gotta like I said,
but I'll tell you this,
my roommate used to throw parties and shit like that, so I knew how crazy it could get. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you this though. I would definitely say when I was at school, like I got to go to a lot of other schools, right? When I was at school. So I got to go to UCF. I got to go to USF.
I popped up at both of those. And
I was in Tallahassee. I went to Tallahassee for Boys State. So I was in Florida State. That's why I didn't go to Florida State. Is because I went to Boys State.
Okay.
Right? Like just to get it out the air. I wouldn't say that I was a nerd, right? But like I was like, y'all ever seen Class Act?
Yeah.
I was like Blade Brown, right? But I was like Blade Brown being Duncan Penderhughes in school, if that makes sense. That'd be the best way to describe what it was like being me in school, because I was like one of the smartest kids in school, but you know where I come from. So that's how it was for me. So like I was like literally like one of the smartest kids in school. But I was also like, you know, like one of the best dressed kids in school. Like I used to rap, like, you know what I mean? Like I rapped at the talent show. I was just like, you know, like I was on student government. Like I was involved, but it wasn't like I wasn't faking the funk. And like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know how like there's some kids that's super involved and they're like, you know, they just seem fake. Like it was Mark, but I was in student government. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, just like you see me now, but I was in school, in student. I was Mark on the chess team.
Oh yeah. But I had a few homies on the chess team and they weren't nerds at all. It was like, oh yeah, let's just form the chess team. So we have like a few like getaways to get out of class and shit like that. That's literally, it was, you know, my whole boy Gio, this nigga.
Listen, the chess team. When I talk about chess team, I'm talking about like.
Well, we actually played though.
No, we played, but I'm talking about like the Indians and the Chinese.
No, we had some Indians and the Chinese there too.
No,
they were niggas, but they were smart as fuck too, all at the same time. It was just one of those weird dynamics where all these just niggas like, oh shit,
niggas. Mark, you played chess. It was like I was the nigga in there. You get what I'm saying? Like there wasn't no other me to be like, yeah, my nigga, I'm da 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 da. It was just like, okay, I'm the token black kid that's in the chess club.
Not surprisingly, for the low amount of black kids in my high school that we had like 4 black niggas up in there, including myself. Couple Chinese dude, an Indian dude, and like a bunch of Spanish cats, and like and my boy Hart and this white boy. Just, you know what I'm saying? Eric. So like the same type of shit, but all them niggas is like love rap, all that shit. It wasn't like, it was just like, you would think it would be like real nerdy, and it wasn't. I was looking at the room like, I play chess, all right, but then again, lots of power comes off in fucking Florida, so niggas are stuck playing board games.
So what's the word I'm looking for? So like 11th grade in the state of Florida, a lot of this is when your guidance counselors start talking to you, right? 11th grade. So Boys State was essentially like, oh, there are all of these scholarships that you can apply for, right? You just gotta, write an essay, this, that, and the third. So I did the Boys State one, not knowing exactly what I had to do to get this scholarship, right? So I got picked to be a representative, was essentially what they do. Michael Jordan went to Boys State. Each state has one, so supposedly, right? Bill Clinton went to Boys State. The Bushes went to Boys State type shit. So what Boys State is essentially like each county in the state sends 2 representatives, and then they have a girl state too. Also, they send 2 representatives, right? These are 11th graders from each county. So like Dade County would send 2 Broward County would send 2 representatives. So I won. I didn't even win. I came in 3rd place, right, for Broward County. So I didn't get to go, right? But they held me on the list as like an alternate, as like the number 1 alternate in the state. And some kid got sick in another county, so they made me the representative for that county. Right? You go to Tallahassee. It's usually it's at a school in the capital. So whatever school has the capital, right? You go there, and essentially you start out literally as county commissioners, and you got to run for a position in your county. Like you could either be the fire chief, you could run for mayor, you could run for this, run for that. And if you win those things, like niggas got to vote for you, right? Then you got to run for a higher position until you're in 2 parties. And then you gotta, if you're good enough, niggas is gonna vote for you, I nominate you to be our party's candidate for governor. So essentially, you're supposed to run and win governor. And if you win governor, then they do something in DC with all the governors, and you run for president, right? As like an 11th grader. So like you gotta have suit, you gotta go there with like 3 suits. It's like a real deal thing. They take you to the Capitol, they put you in one of the Senate chambers, and like you gotta come up with laws, all types of shit.
Yeah, I think that was
it's called American Legion Boys State.
Okay.
Right? So I did that, not knowing, and you're at Florida State for a whole week.
Oh shit.
So you're at Florida State for a whole week, and one day out of that time you're there, they give you 3 hours of free time. One day. So say it's like if you get there on like a Sunday and you leave on a Sunday.
Okay.
Right? So you get there on a Sunday, like Sunday night, you have like your little 30, 45 minute orientation, and then you're just there. Right? So I was there when it was Allen Iverson versus the Lakers.
What, finals or?
Yeah, the finals.
Okay, yeah.
So what year was that? 01, right?
Might have been 01, 02.
Yeah, so that my 11th grade year. So Allen Iverson. So that's the time I was there too. It's after school, so school is done. You get what I'm saying? Like school is done, and then you go do this thing in the summertime. So you get 3 hours, and they have you in the shittiest dorms.
Oh yeah, the last of the last.
The literally the cheapest dorms on campus.
That's how it usually goes.
Like real talk, like bathroom at the end of the hallway. You gotta go shower. It's like one with communal. Yeah, damn. With communal bathrooms, this, that, and the third. So that's what soured me on Florida State. And then on top of that, half of Boys State got food poisoning. Because you were eating in the student cafeteria.
Oh, okay.
And they had some fried chicken or some shit like that. Half of Boys State got food poisoning. I was one of them. I'm talking, there was like 50 kids throwing up and shitting. Like, bro, it was crazy. I went to my guy, like my guy at the I guess a chaperone or whatever the fuck you want to call it, like one of the people that's running it, because there's one on every floor for every whatever. I go to him and I'm like, yo, bro, something's wrong with me. He's like, are you throwing up and shitting? And I was like, yeah, how you know? He's like, join the line. I was like, okay. So there was like, they took a fucking charter bus to the hospital. Do you get what I'm saying? We had to take a charter bus to the hospital, my nigga. It's like 40 of us.
Farting.
Bro.
Farting.
Just to find out everybody had like salmonella food poisoning type shit.
Ugh.
But anyways, that happened. And it was just like, all right. So like I said, we had some free time, right? So everybody, what everybody do? Oh, we're going to the mall. I decided off rip, I'm going to the mall. No one had to tell me. I'm going to the mall. I hopped on a bus. So I met some beautiful college girl. I was like, yo, I will come to this school if I'll get your number. She's like, oh, you're so cute, but you're too young. Da, da, da. I was like, but whatever, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But that made me not like Tallahassee, right? The whole experience of Boys State and all of this stuff. Going back to Tallahassee as a 19, 20-year-old, different story.
Yep.
Different story. Tallahassee is way nicer than Gainesville. Gainesville is the country compared to Tallahassee is Miami compared to Gainesville. You get what I'm saying? Like,
rough.
I'm just talking about like Gainesville is the country.
But funniest part is though, y'all did when I went there, y'all had like newer buildings though.
On campus?
Like I wasn't on campus, I was like off campus, so all the off campus things like
off campus housing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were constantly building.
Yeah. Them niggas like at least the people I was around, they had all new shit.
I'm just talking about
damn.
I'm just talking about Tallahassee has like a city center. You get what I'm saying? There's a city.
Yeah, there is
with
actual
buildings.
Yeah, there's actual buildings.
You get what I'm saying? Like there's no building.
It's not no big buildings. Like it's Gainesville.
The capital?
Gainesville, yeah. Gainesville is more like
the highway alone. Driving on the highway with the loops and stuff to get to certain places, it felt like a real city compared to Gainesville, where it was like a town.
No, it is. You're right. Gainesville is more like a town. There's nicer places in Gainesville, but there's more of a city feel because I work downtown, like right next to the Capitol. So literally, we had like Ron Reagan's son, all these like lobbyists and political people pull up, and I was doing bartending for like a few months there too. I worked there for like a year and a half. I did security there too, so it was like we'd run into a lot of people. You get like football players that used to go to Florida State.
I met Jeb Bush. Like we met, you know what I mean? Like it was like you were in government. You know what I'm saying? It was all right. You know what I mean?
It's a cool experience, but
you just when you meet people from other places in Florida, you realize like, yeah, South Florida is completely different from Florida.
No, it is. I believe it.
It's different. Like, listen, Florida might as well be Texas. And Miami is like, you might as well say Miami is Puerto Rico. Like that's like South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, all of that shit. Like it's just
you're not catching much Spanish like people up there.
You're not catching nothing up there but black and white.
It's pretty much
black, white, and Mexican.
Yeah, maybe Mexican.
And Indian. That's what you get.
I didn't even get that much Mexicans in Florida State. Like there was
in Florida State, you're gonna get like other races and stuff like that. But I'm saying like the the locals.
Yeah. But yeah. For sure. The locals is definitely just black and white over there. Same shit, different day, dog. But college was definitely a cool little experience, though. Learn how to deal with a lot of different people, be out of town, work your own situations. You know what I mean?
College was great. College was great, but the thing about college is that it's your last stop to be a kid.
Yeah, basically.
Even if you're there by yourself without like your parents helping you, it's your last before you have real responsibilities.
Not facts.
Before you get really taxed. Before, like, you know,
all of that. Yep.
When you're a student,
it's cool.
It's you're a student. You don't pay taxes. You get what I'm saying? Once you're not a student and you get that real tax, you can't put 0 on your tax returns no more on your exemptions, like, but it doesn't gear you up for the real world whatsoever. Because there's like still little to no consequences.
Yeah, like I mean, unless you're probably towards like the master portion of it, you're pretty much
even grad level niggas. That's why Kanye had that skit.
I did learn a little more.
College dropout. My dad just kept learning and learning and learning because when you're it's you don't your responsibilities are like non-existent when you're in school.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Even when you're older and in school, like you're in school. Like
that's your main focus.
Yeah.
No, it's facts. I agree. I'll say you do learn some things in college, but
yeah, of course you learn some things.
But and you do learn some life things. You learn life things more than like actual like other things. The main thing I learned out of college, besides like on an educational level, is probably like more
what you learn
more of the terms of accounting and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think the thing that you learn in college is self-control. That's what you learn in college. Like, you don't have to go to class. You're gonna fail, but it's not like someone's getting you up to go to. You don't have to go to bed. You get what I'm saying? You could go to the club Monday night. Got class in the morning. You feel me? You can stay up. Whatever you want to do, playing video games all night.
Right.
You can tailor it to where you only have class on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's how it was when I went to UFC with my cousin, and for a whole week I was there. That's all the man was doing was playing video games and eating Wendy's for a whole week. For a whole fucking week. I was like, bro, you ain't gonna go to class. He's like, I don't need to study. I was like, what the fuck? His homework was like, yeah, he's right. You don't need to study. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Dog, I'm telling you, the man will come back and get an A. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, I got a photogenic memory. I was like, oh, feels crazy to me. Right. That's my every dog. 4 o'clock in the morning, dog. We going to Wendy's, dog. This nigga up playing Halo. This when Halo was a
my game. God, dog. This is when Halo was crazy, bro.
Halo was.
And now the way the internet and the phone and all that, you could really just cram in 90% of the shit if you kind of know what and most professors give you the syllabus anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is what you're expected to know. Here's when we're gonna have our quizzes. You know, these are the sections. So it's like, all right, here's a section, and then
you could piss off the whole semester and then just go to the cram session at like Study Bros. There'd be like Gator Notes or whatever, and they'll have like an 8-hour cram session for whatever class, and they'll tell you everything you need to know. And it's like
all you got to do is
you're really testing your self-control, and like if you're
gonna be responsible,
your level of responsibility.
That's it.
That's what it is, because you don't have to do nothing. You get what I'm saying? Except take tests, and then you can like drop out. You could drop classes. You know what I mean? There's a certain point where it's like, oh, if you're doing bad, you might as well just drop the class.
No, that's a fact. You know what I did actually like was micro and macroeconomics. I don't know why, but that shit was always
Fun.
I was like, all right, this is how this works. It kind of helps you kind of make decisions. So I'll say that. That was one of those classes. Like, if you really look at the micro and macro together and know how to do the math in it, you can get some shit off.
But like, really and truly, college, I'll say this is what I feel college is for, because 90% of the stuff you study in college, bro, you're never going to use it, right?
Yeah,
Unless you're in technical fields, right? Unless you're a doctor, right?
Lawyer.
A lawyer, an engineer, an architect, right? In the health professions or in the scientific fields or computers or money, right? Everything else, all the other jobs in the world, it's there just to keep a cap on the workforce, I think, right? Like college is there to keep jobs, essentially.
Yeah, because like honestly, what's a communications degree?
Right?
Like realistically, I know a few people with them, but like every time I tell them, I'm like, what is that? Like
they have a communications degree and they work HR. They're not using it.
Or they usually work in radio. Like I know a few people with communications degree working in radio.
But you could work in radio without a communications degree. You don't need it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, does that like give you a different pay rate? Like what?
Supposedly.
You know what I mean?
But a nigga. You think fucking Khaled has a communications degree?
No.
You think fucking any other DJ or any other person? Most of these they don't have.
The only DJ that I didn't know him as a DJ at the time of was DJ Vlad, and he has a not communication, but it's computer science. But he actually used it for his website and shit like that. Like he knew how to. He was like, "Yeah, that was just for me at the point in time to build the website." And that's
he didn't need to take computer science to build a website.
No, he was just to know how to run it properly with SEO and all that shit. That was
don't need a computer science degree.
He didn't. I'm saying at that point in time, maybe he did. I'm not sure because he is older. So
he's older, but
and that site is pretty old. So
I get that, but you don't need a degree for a website.
No. He probably just needed to pay somebody off, and he could have got it done.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? Like
that's a stupid ass.
When I say college is not. I don't want to shit on college because I went to college, but college is not necessary for anything other than I went to college, right? I have a degree.
It's for the experience,
right? You know but like, what's your bachelor's worth now? 10 years later, it's not worth it. A bachelor's degree is the same thing as a fucking high school diploma now. You get what I'm saying? Like a master's degree is pretty much the same as like a high school diploma.
For real?
Yes.
Well, at least like a good ass certification.
I know. I'm talking about a whole fucking master's. I'm talking about the worth, just like inflation. The worth of a bachelor's degree. With the advent of taking classes online, they're not worth anything.
Yeah, and I would say
every other person has a bachelor's degree, literally.
No, for sure. And I'll say this too.
That used to be the thing. Oh, you got a 4-year degree, like that used to be like, oh, okay, this nigga's a CEO. Like,
I say that shit don't mean nothing.
No, yeah, because they pushed it so much that damn near a lot of people went to college, and then that kind of watered it down.
Fucking DeVry.
Yeah, it got watered down by
Phoenix College.
Yeah, it got watered down by that too.
Everybody has a fucking business administration degree. Everybody has an associate's degree in communication. Everybody has an associate's degree in education.
So now it comes down to
marketing.
It comes down to what's your experience in it more times than not.
Exactly.
More times than not, it's like, all right, you're experiencing this. Oh, damn, you've been in this about 5-10 years. They'll check it. Like if they're smart, they'll check the references, or they'll just take it on the word, and you see if you know what you're talking about during the interview. And that's pretty much it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
do you know how much money these colleges made, dog? DeVry and all them fake.
Oh yeah,
fake
yeah,
colleges.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
fake colleges, but
I think I'm not sure if it's DeVry or one of those small colleges that Kaiser. Yeah. I actually knew the pops and like the actual nigga. My boy's pops and like shit. I did like referee games with the nigga, baseball, basketball, football, all the shit. The nigga was just chilling. The nigga owned a few colleges and that shit was popping though.
No, Kaiser
College was popping. I ain't gonna lie. As far as like a smaller college,
that shit was on every corner. Nigga.
Every corner. That was a good marketing plan. I'll say that. You know what I mean? But yeah, with those colleges, it did water down the overall universities way back in the day. So kind of changed it up a little bit. Obviously, there are smaller schools and universities, but there's so much now.
Why I need to go when I could just go to Kaiser?
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Just in the plaza.
Our generation specifically, not Gen X. That's like the generation right before us, but like we're the first millennials, right? Mm-hmm. Me, we're the first millennials, right? For millennials, y'all are still millennials, and then that like everything changed drastically for us, like fast. Mm-hmm. Like niggas before us, they got a 4-year degree. That shit was worth something, right? It was worth like $50,000 more, like essentially. You get what I'm saying? When it came time to like, they didn't have online schools.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But when it came to us, you know, going to school, go to away for college and this, that, and the third, it became kind of trivial because 2 years later, like everything was online. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. While I was at UF, they started UF online.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was doing that. Yeah, I did online classes too.
You get what I'm saying? Like I could like from my sophomore year, like right after my junior year, I could literally still be in UF and be home.
Oh yeah, they had Broward College online too.
So it was like it made it trivial. It made it to where like it just didn't make sense.
Yeah, because really thinking about it is like, why did he even have to pull up to the school? If I can get the same
exact degree.
And I could just literally not even be in the state. Let's just say, all right, boom, I get accepted, and I'm just all right. Now I'm just home.
Could you imagine the whole?
I can save all this money just being home.
The whole idea.
I'll pull up for whatever because I'm still got my student ID.
The whole idea and concept of college drastically changed with the internet.
Yeah, it did.
It was like, oh, you know, you get to go away to college, be away from your parents to like now you don't have to. Like now it doesn't even make sense financially to do that shit.
Get a degree
unless you got a full out scholarship and they give you everything. That's pretty much it. That's the only way that it makes sense. Like, hey, you know, we're gonna give you a scholarship, we're paying for everything, we're da 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 da, and parents are like, all right, fuck it.
Like it made it like everything that you did to move up in society got washed from our generation. Like all the old ways of like, oh yeah, that nigga, like that person has a bachelor's in this. They don't give a fuck. Like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, because 10, 15, 20 other niggas have that same thing now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was no longer like, okay, you're like the first kid in your family to go to college. Not no more. Every other person is in college. You get what I'm saying? Fine. Like
or trade school.
Or a trade or whatever the case may be. Or like, even like when you talk about, it's like, yeah, I'm making all of this money now. I'm a doctor, or I'm a lawyer, or I have a really high paying job, or I own my business. I have a Benz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they make $30,000 Benzes.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like the symbols of status or changed. Points in life that you grew up. I'm just saying specifically for us, right? Like I said, the Benz, right? Yeah. Oh, you Beamer Benz, all of that stuff. Now you could own a portion of a Benz and rent it and drive it for 2 weeks, where like 4 niggas is splitting a car and they get to have it for a certain amount of time. Do you get what I'm saying? They even have that, like ride sharing programs where you where you don't even have to own a car. You just have it for a couple months, and then you could just switch it in and get another car.
Yeah.
Like everything.
It's because it's kind of convenient.
It's not even convenient. Like
It's convenient. That's convenient.
It's not the sense of convenient, right? Do you get what I'm saying though?
No, I see what you're saying.
It's like things that for hundreds of thousands of years, essentially, for hundreds of years in our society,
Things that we used to work hard for, we don't usually have to work hard for it no more.
it's just there.
Convenience.
Yeah, no, they open it.
Convenience ain't the right word.
No, you're just saying basically what you're saying is they watered down a lot of luxury things that we grew up that was considered luxury.
Like you put yourself in a certain
Yeah, because back then the motto was to go to college, work hard.
It's not even about college. It's about, like, say for instance,
get a degree, get a house.
Here's another thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We went from, oh, this nigga got on fake whatever, to where now niggas is just buying fake stuff. And it's like, yeah, it's cool, it's cheaper.
It's all right. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. When it has,
it's like literal niggas' whole reality is shifted.
Well, that also came with a lot of artists and like celebrities themselves that used to wear a lot of jewelry and shit like that. Eventually saying, yeah, at least like a few of them things are fake, just to add on to the look and the. So you know, a lot of people started giving that up. So once you got the celebrities saying that, you know, it's you know, it's the copycat world, and not even the league, but the world.
Shoes, why not?
Niggas is wearing fake shoes. Like, just it's simple, right? It's very simple, but it's not. Wow, look who that is. It's simple, but it's not simple if that makes sense. Like, oh, just the fact about niggas wearing fake shoes and they know it's fake and they're cool with it, and other people are cool with it. That used to like be a death for your status as a person.
I mean, me personally, I could never do it. If I know that Jordan is fake, I don't wear Jordans. But if I know that Nike's fake or New Balance is fake, I'm not putting it on. I don't give a fuck if it's a $50. I'm not putting it on. I don't give a fuck. It's just me. It's still my thing.
I know, but the reality.
I know, but I know certain people that would though. That's what I'm saying. That's
the reality of the situation is that it's cool now.
Yeah.
Well, there's always been a business for it though.
The
Canal Street has always been Canal Street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you didn't buy it from Canal Street and be like, yeah, this is a fake bag.
No, you didn't.
You wore it like it was real.
Yeah.
Like you tried to fake it till you make it. Now it's like, yeah, I got this from DHgate.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I got these fake Travis Scotts. I got these and it's accepted.
And then when you wear it, this shit is cardboard.
Well, now I know a few people that have gotten fake sneakers and it's like, yeah, this is just to have like the look. I have the real ones, but I got these fake ones to mud out just at this point. I was like,
nah.
Okay, but I'm just talking about straight up niggas.
Nah, telling you it's fake. Like everybody.
Straight up.
Yeah, like.
It's a wild world we live in now. Wild. But speaking of Jamarcus Russell, right?
Yeah, you heard about him. You heard about Jay Hustle.
Yeah, 74,000
stealing 74,000 from
high school.
From high school.
Got fired.
He pulled the Brett Favre.
Brett Favre stole a lot more, but but both of them are quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? And
both of them are stealing from the people.
I mean, honestly, I don't see, like, obviously Jamarcus was spending, but come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? You used to have some M's. It should be.
He blew through his money, man.
Like, I'm on, my boy.
He blew through his money, and I think the Raiders sued him to get some of that money back.
So he double broke on top of that. Shit, that shit ugly.
Oh, just from him being a bad quarterback.
Yeah.
Damn.
We gonna need some of that money back, bro.
You really weren't that guy. Yeah, that's crazy. How you get sued for being bad? I don't know if that's true or not. I'm gonna say allegedly.
How you go from number one draft pick, right? get sued by your team for being bad, and then fucking stealing, and then stealing from the team that you get supposed to be coaching for. That's nasty work.
No, that's horrible when you really think about it. It's like, God damn, how do you like really mess that up? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a high school job. It should be easy. Freaking Chris Carter did it. A lot of people did it. You know what I'm saying? I get
to use this word finally. Some people have no scruples.
But you ain't think
no scruples.
Nobody. You think somebody's going to notice that missing?
Yeah, it's a high school. It should be even if it's a rich ass high school, they're gonna eventually check the books. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
some people just do dumb shit, bro. You get what I'm saying? And
they want you to be okay with it.
It's not even be okay with it. It's just, dog, some people are dumb. Like, that's all I can say. Some people are just stupid, right? Yeah. I know it sounds fucked up, but some people are just dumb, and you got to let them be dumb.
Yeah, that's crazy, though. Like, that's a dark path. You know what I'm saying?
Stealing from kids, nigga.
It's like,
got no morals. No broad top say.
You would think he would be like a top paying high school coach anyways, just off the strength of being a former number one pick, a really good college player. You know what I'm saying? Like if Tim Tebow does a high school coach, college coach, or whatever, I'm pretty sure he would get paid pretty well.
You can't compare you can't compare the two though.
No, you could because both
same kind of career.
Same kind of career.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, they both were in the league damn near the same amount of years.
I mean, look how them kids was treating Cam. So
well, yeah, it's a lot more disrespectful now. And I also think when you're in the limelight more, sometimes you're more susceptible to get scrutiny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you, but damn.
Because like a movie star or something like that, like a Bad Bunny, those kind of people, they just drop like a release and go about their way. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to like really scrutinize people like that. Like Denzel Washington kind of said the same thing. Like, you got to come out, get your popcorn. You got to get dressed, get in the car, get gas, come see my movie.
Yeah.
You can come see it. You can go see it.
Somebody else too.
Yeah, you can go see everybody else, a TV star, all day, every day. So they're gonna say, "Hey, what's up?" But when it's me, oh my God, it's you know what I mean? It's you. Oh my God, it's you. So it's a difference. So I'm like, yeah, it does make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the overall budget's different, the packaging is different. You know what I'm saying? It's just the budget's you know what I'm saying? So like that's why when shit goes down like that, I mean, either way, back to the original point, Jamarcus Russell fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Back to the original point, Jamarcus Russell really fucked up. And yeah, man. Oh, but what do you guys think about the whole like NBA free agency that's going on? You know, it's kind of in the background right now. So I'm kind of.
I mean,
everybody's switching up, man.
Paul George didn't re-sign. Klay Thompson didn't re-sign. Chris Paul got waived, so now he's a free agent. You know what I'm saying?
Tim Hardaway got traded.
Tim Hardaway got traded to Detroit. Siberia.
To no man's land.
No man's land, dog.
They're potentially saying that's freeing up money to try to get Klay Thompson in there.
Where people's careers go to die.
Oh yeah, that's horrible.
I mean, they picked up JB Bickerstaff, so who knows?
I mean, Detroit hasn't won since fucking the
Bad Boys. I mean, not the Bad Boys, but
the Rich Hamilton squad, right?
Rich Hamilton.
Yeah, for real.
I mean,
Clippers might get.
I'll say this: the Knicks team Villanova looking nice.
Oh yeah. Y'all just got to figure out like
they need like a taller center.
Nah, we got a tall center. We got a 7-footer.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson's tall. He just can't stay healthy.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But it looks like they're happy to have him. Hartenstein is forgot what team is talking about him. I think OKC was talking about getting him.
Oh, is it true that Giddey got traded, right?
Yeah, Chicago.
He got traded for fucking Russo.
Mm-hmm.
Caruso, yeah.
The Caruso. Straight up trade, too. No picks.
The wild shit that was going around was that he ended up buying R. Kelly's old house, which was hilarious. It wasn't from NBA Central, it was from NBA Central. The funny
NBA, like you think it's something and you look, you're like, okay, they're joking. Yeah, I think and I think the Bulls are trying to trade
DeRozan?
No, Levine.
But they can't find nobody.
Yeah, that's why Chris Paul got cut. But it was for Levine they proposed a trade for Levine for Chris Paul and Wiggins, and right after that they hung up and cut Chris Paul. So that was definitely a no.
Wiggins? Like, hell no, nigga.
Yeah.
He played sorry last year, but
they just don't want Levine's contract. His contract is
he's got a nutso contract.
Yeah, his contract
it's like a max.
Yeah,
he got a max.
He's gonna be getting like damn near 60 million a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's already gonna make any lineup pretty thin.
Yeah. He's got a hole somewhere. Or it's opened it up.
You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna make any lineup thin. I do kind of like the potential of Klay Thompson going to the Mavs. There is a potential move that I don't think anybody's seeing with the Lakers, though.
With Klay?
With Klay.
That's what we're talking about.
Klay, and then I see potentially them getting Chris Paul on a minimum.
I mean, he got waived. So.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if Russell stays there.
Chris Paul coming off the bench for them.
You have to.
Yeah.
Because he's not that good no more. But he's just old, bro.
Yeah. But
it happens.
But like in spots, I think he can. It's you got JJ Redick, Chris Paul play together, so he already knows their temperament. You know what I'm saying? So like that should be a easy.
When old teammate, like what's that gonna be like, right? JJ being a first-time head coach with no coaching experience, and now he's gonna be coaching the best player of our generation, another all NBA player. If Chris Paul goes over there, his ex-teammate, right? His ex-teammate who was the star of the team.
But it's a conversation to be had before. If I'm saying, hey, I want you here, you know what I mean? I'm going to be running this program. This is how I'm thinking about doing the offense if you're here. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about bringing you off the bench, having you with this unit, with this lineup, and a few times with the stars, boom. And we're going to run it like this.
But let's be real.
What do you feel?
It's really LeBron's team. LeBron going to be coaching and playing at the same time. JJ Redick is just a face.
That's how it's been since he left Miami, I feel.
More times than not, but I feel like Ty Lue definitely got a lot of. I feel like he has some good play.
No, give him the board. Give him the board. I got this. Sit down, Lou. But now that he got a son on there too, it's gonna be even.
Yeah, that's the other thing. How y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about the whole scene?
I feel like it's gonna be
what the scene it's gonna be him getting drafted, or
like just everything. It just seems weird to me, right? Like
I seem like it was forced.
No, it didn't seem like it's forced, but like there's two sides, right? Mm-hmm. I'm conflicted on this because before he had his heart thing, like I said, he was a lottery pick.
Yeah.
Right. But then it's like he gets drafted, and it's like, does he not know Rich Paul is calling other places and like, yo, don't draft him?
Yeah.
Right. So he knows this. So why is he cry? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Like,
that's why I said all of this.
This is gonna happen.
Even
why are you?
All right, I'll say this: with the NBA, there's only at a time like 400 plus players, like a little over 400 players per, like throughout the whole league. So for you to actually get drafted and to be there, and you've been watching your dad is doing this, and you've been trying to do this your whole life.
But it was set up though.
Huh? No, set up or not. I'm just saying, like, You know what I mean? It probably hit him for a quick little second. I don't think he cried long. You know what I'm saying? But like damn, okay, a few tears came out. I didn't think I was gonna cry, but even though I knew this was gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like niggas graduating that got A's and shit like that. But niggas got straight A's. Nigga, you knew you're gonna be walking across that stage. Why you crying? You know what I'm saying? Like niggas in a wedding, plan the whole shit, do the practice shit, and still end up crying. You're right on the aisle. So it happens. That's one of those things is it's like, okay, it's just an emotional moment. See a kid, your first child get born. She's been pregnant for 9 months, man. Fam, you knew this was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You knew this was gonna happen. So it's just an emotional moment. And it happens. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to fault the kid for that. But you know what I mean? Hey, if he was gonna be a lottery pick, and it's just teams might have, I ain't gonna say teams had health concerns because he probably could have got drafted a little bit higher had it not been for Rich Paul saying that. But maybe, you know, they probably have an ultimate plan for him to actually be practicing with the team a lot for him to get like real like NBA training. You know what I'm saying? Not just sometimes from Sierra Canyon and sometimes from after USC practice. Like, no, you're waking up every day in this Laker gym, practicing, shooting with the coaches, all that shit, playing with all these players and doing what you can. You know what I'm saying? I still think he's gonna end up playing.
You think he's gonna be starting?
Nah, hell no.
Nah.
He ain't got that much pull.
I mean, LeBron got all the pull in the league, but I just don't think he's going to be starting. I mean, he's got to. I think now he's got to like prove.
Yeah, he's got to prove. Now it's like, nigga, you got to prove. You got to hit shots. You got to lock down niggas.
Yeah, but how is he? Oh, if he come, he's gonna be
like he's gonna have to be like a rookie of the year, Drew Holiday.
Yeah, but he's gonna go to the G League.
Yeah, for sure.
Like unless he's gonna go to the G League, unless he like completely wows during training camp. You get what I'm saying? Like he's gotta. That's what I mean. Prove like
Summer League, actually.
Yeah.
If he balls out Summer League, like the first 3 games, like you have 20 plus points, like 25 points, 5 and 5. He's doing shit like that. They're gonna sit his ass out and say, "Hey, we seen enough. You don't need to play the rest of these summer leagues, just like Wemby." And they're gonna be like, "All right, we're just gonna start training you. We might not play you the first couple games or whatever like that, but you know, once there's a couple blowouts, it's gonna be like 2K, nigga. Like my career, nigga. Like you're gonna get a few minutes here and there, see how you just take in the pressure of being an NBA.
Hey, yo.
You know, like, you know, talking about the crowds and shit like that, the media, all of that.
It's still wild.
Ah, come on. You know, all the, there's gonna be Twitter X, all that shit. All that shit's gonna be just popping up with Bronny everywhere. As soon as he gets in the game. Oh yeah.
You didn't think it was wild?
Bronny checks in for the first time.
You didn't think it was wild when they were showing the NBA draft commercial that they had like 3-4 lottery picks wearing the hat, and then they had LeBron, then they had Bronny James.
Yeah, because that's who they were talking about 90% of the time.
90% of the draft was about this nigga Bronny, dog.
Like, I mean, it kind of tells you how weak the draft was, at least for star power. But then again, since we don't know the guys, maybe that's a good thing, because maybe you might have a few stars in there. You know what I'm saying? I would take advantage of that if I'm them. I'm like, all right, y'all don't know me, so y'all not really gonna have like scouting reports on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to go off if I'm one of them like young players personally.
We'll be smart.
Yeah, like shit. It's not like a Zion. You see me coming a mile away. You feel me? Like, hey, this nigga has been playing on Duke. My game's on, like, you know, I'm the headline news every 3 seconds. It ain't like that. Nobody was anything close to Zion in this draft, or close to Wemby. So as far
there's no superstar,
like obvious superstar in there. No,
there's no obvious superstar. There's no
somebody's gonna
box office talent.
Yeah, somebody can do it. It's possible, but like I said, from what I'm seeing, it looks like you might have a couple all-stars here and there, and a couple good team players, and then there's going to be a lot of niggas out the league, or it could be a bunch of niggas that's a bunch of role players that stay in the league for a good amount of time. Who knows? But
a bunch of solid pros.
Yeah, sure. If you have a bunch of Shane Battier niggas that's been in the league, or like niggas that JJ Redick type niggas that stayed in the league for a while, you straight. Like, that's solid. You know what I'm saying? Anything over 4 to 6 years, you got like an 8-year career, 10-year career. Because really the average is like 4 to 6 years from all the people that are in and out the league.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. That's what it is. It ends up breaking down to being like 4 to 6 years. I think it's really like 4 to 6 years, so like 4 years, but I'm putting like 6 years because you have a few people that end up coming back from the Euro League, popping up, you know what I'm saying, if they're lucky enough.
Yeah. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, it happened with what's the name? Who's that player? The Australian player from that played on the Mavericks this past finals. Got his name, but him.
Exum.
Yeah, Exum. Dante Exum. You know what I mean? You have players like that that'll leave and come back to the NBA and just play for a little bit, get a good opportunity. All it takes is a FIBA game or something like that. But yeah, with the free agency though, man, I think Knicks, y'all boys killed it first and foremost. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I like the team, bro. That. I think I was telling Richie this the other day.
The Knicks and Nova.
Yeah, fucking Knicks and Nova, bro. Fucking what's the name of the nigga we picked up?
Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges is the type of person you could build a team around because he's a stop and get a bucket. He can stop the guy and then get a bucket.
Yeah, it's true.
There's only a couple of those guys in the league: Paul George, Kawhi, LeBron, AD. You get what I'm saying? There's only a few of these guys in the league, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like
he's one of them.
Mikal, and he's the youngest.
And I forgot who was speaking on this trade. He was like, I think it was CJ McCollum actually. He was like, yeah, I actually like Mikal Bridges to go back to the role on the Suns, but like he's gonna have way more touches. You know what I'm saying? Like way more touches. But as far as like how he didn't really have to put the ball on the floor.
Yeah.
But he did in certain situations, you know what I'm saying? So you have Jaylen Brown, you still have Julius Randle. I almost said Zach Randolph, but you have Julius Randle. And they could be kind of like your ball handlers, put the ball on the ground, but still he can come off of screens, pop, just finishing, really just put him in the finishing spots as far as like jump shooting, layups, dunks, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously if the defense playing tighter once in a while, you could just do a couple ISO plays and, a couple dribbles here and there and get to the spots and just do what he needs to do. Then you got Anunoby too. He post up, he can shoot some threes. Y'all looking good, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I just want to know what the fuck the Heat gonna do, man.
Right now,
nothing.
All we did was re-sign Kevin Love. And Caleb Martin's on the market. And I think they may sign him to Philadelphia. He might be going to Philadelphia.
Who?
Caleb Martin.
Because if they don't get Paul George?
Or no. Batum already left.
In conjunction with Paul George.
Yeah.
Like if they pick up Paul George and Caleb Martin, that's a crazy squad.
But Tobias Harris is still a free agent too.
They could stand to lose Tobias.
I think so too.
What if they get Hartenstein, Martin, and Paul George?
I don't think they'll be able to afford that because Hartenstein is going to want some money. That's why he's going to go to a team like the Thunder because they need to spend some money. But they don't need to spend money for a long time because they'll need to spend money for a longer contract, basically, because Paul George wants 4 years, and they need a re-sign Shea Gildress, re-sign all these players.
Shea just signed his.
No, but all those Jalen
Them
Williams,
young niggas, them two Jalen's.
both Jalen's. Whenever Chet comes up, which is going to be in like 2 or 3 years, so you don't want that issue. So that's what they're thinking about. So they want to pay niggas that it's like, hey, I'll pay you for 2 years. I got you on some good ass money for 2 years. Team option on the third. Really ain't gonna pick up the option.
They said,
but you know what I'm saying?
They said the Clippers looking to trade Russell.
Oh, I thought he was Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
They're in discussions with.
You don't think it's time for that nigga to retire?
The Nuggets are looking to pick him up.
You think he's just trying to win the chip?
He's just trying to play as long as he can. That's all.
And you know who else got paid again? It's because you know why they're the Nuggets and Clippers are looking to do that trade because Caldwell Pope just signed on the Magic.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
So he got some good money right there. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people on the move, man. A lot of people already on the move.
Pope and Paul George and Magic were crazy.
Yeah, I mean they could still afford to pay him. Fultz is gone. So
where?
He's just gone, like he's a free agent. So I don't think if you get Paul George, I don't think you could have the money to re-sign Fultz. Or remember, he's the first overall pick, so he's getting money around that scale. You get what I'm saying? Like, even if it's at the minimum of that scale, it's still around that scale. Doesn't drop too much, unless he decides to just take a hell of a pay cut. But which I doubt. I think no, I mean there's a lot of teams that I mean the Heat definitely we need to do something though. I don't know who we get to get better, but we need something. We need to make
we need a good power move. I don't know who it's gonna be, but got to be somebody that can shoot, all around player. Somebody that's gonna help Jimmy, man.
Nah, we definitely need that.
Aren't y'all re-signing Bam?
We already did that, and we re-signed Kevin Love, Bam. We got Jimmy still locked in.
We still got Hero.
We still got Hero. You know what I'm saying?
For some reason, I don't know why.
No, I think Hero's all right. It's just like if we're not gonna get another
fucking
star,
garbage.
We need
him out of here.
We need a deal like a Mikal Bridges. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that doesn't cost too much but can get buckets and play defense. Like we need trades like that.
Get a Devin Booker.
I'll take a Cam Thomas on the Heat, man. I'll tell you that right now. Somebody that can get a bucket and somebody that'll push Scary Terry, or maybe we trade Scary Terry over there. You know what I'm saying?
I think the Scary Terry, the whole last year was bad. Bad front officing by Pat Riley in my opinion. Like
it might have been his worst in recent years. I ain't gonna lie. I have to agree only because we didn't get Dame. And that was a big one right there.
I mean, from the past couple years, though,
just a lot of strikeouts.
The Kyle, what's his name?
The Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry. That was horrible.
We signed him for too long. Remember, I said that. I said
$90 million.
Yeah, I was like,
that's crazy.
It was too long of a deal. I was like, remember, I said I'll take him on a 2-year deal because I feel like that's what he'll be able to give. And we got to the finals with him. I think we needed to have that deal and a team option, right? To be like, all right, we're not going to pick this option up. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we know what we need.
He got to the finals and did shit with it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, he always does one of these few plays where he draws fouls and shit like that, and we'll get into foul trouble. That he was valuable enough for us to get to the finals. I'm not going to slight him on that. What I am saying is I knew his age was going to eventually be an issue. You know what I'm saying? And his style of play, I was like, okay, he's got 2 more years on that body as far as being a good starter. You know what I'm saying? For us to win. It's too much money that we're giving up for those back end years. So I think what we should do is just give him a short deal, 2 years, team option. Once we make the finals, we get off of him. We could have brought somebody in that's better for that same bread. They would have been like, nigga, you're coming to Miami with no state tax. you straight. You know what I'm saying? And because we would have already fell short, so it'd have been like, yeah, you got to retool. Perfect. Now either we package Hero and do something with that, Hero and Oladipo, maybe, or we just bring in a really good.
Still got Oladipo?
No, I'm just saying at that time I think we did. I think both of them got hurt or something like that. I can't remember. But either way, we could have had a whole nother point guard by then. You know what I'm saying? And been straight.
After Dragic, it all went down after that.
Oh, the other time in the finals? Yeah.
No, I mean after they lost him as a point guard, it just went down. Like,
I agree. Yeah, but the Heat, it's going to be a tough offseason. I ain't going to lie. I don't think it's going to be a great one. Unless we just pull a couple things out the hat. I'm not sure what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
save. It's a good save.
Not bad. Funny. Nah, but I think we just need to make some moves though. Like the East is getting a little bit better right now. You got the Knicks winning, you know what I'm saying? You got Celtics winning the chip. The finals is, you know what I'm saying? So like it's still kind of wide open besides like a few teams. So right now would be the time to at least try to utilize Jimmy Butler's last couple good years while he's healthy. You know what I'm saying? And try to go for it, in my opinion. He does have the capabilities, and he still kind of lives in, the Celtics head, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
I think that time is done. His time is done.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't see him. I don't know, man. I don't see it happening no more.
All right. What team around Jimmy and Bam could work to actually get there and win the finals?
Get Bam the fuck out of here, man.
You think get Bam out?
Yeah, man.
But who do you trade him for? A realistic trade?
They need a different center and a different person that can shoot like Tyler Hero and a point guard. I mean, if you're gonna stick with Terry, right, they gotta have a good shooting guard, somebody that's going, you know what I mean, when this nigga is doing what it, you know what I mean.
All right, so what type of player? Like, you think let's say they trade off Bam. I don't think they can because they just re-signed him. So I don't think you could like actually just re-sign him and then just trade him. I think there's like a
clause in that.
Yeah, I think you can't I think it's like December 15th or some type of shit where you can't trade right after you sign somebody again, even if you re-sign them, unless it's like a sign and trade and it's like immediate. Some like weird shit like that.
Okay. I mean, but that's just my opinion though. They haven't had it once, but he don't got it no more. I mean, he just
to me, offensively, there was a few series that I watched where I'm like, nah, you know what? There was a few times this year, every time he plays aggressive and he has that mindset, he's actually a good player.
That's what I'm saying. What I mean? He iffy.
Yeah, he's only iffy because, like I said, his mindset of not being aggressive at times, he just disappears during games when he doesn't need to disappear. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's got to realize that he's their top player or one of their top two players, 1A, 1B, whenever, Jimmy decides to turn it on or whatever. Like, because Jimmy, kind of disappears, but really doesn't, because defensively he's usually there or making a smart pass or doing something like that.
But I mean, he damn near scoring 20 points a game though. He damn near scoring 20 points a game.
Oh no, for sure. I'm not slighting Jimmy at all. I'm just saying there's times where he's like letting his teammates do it. You could kind of tell. Like, I was just watching the flow of the game. He's like, okay, I'm letting the teammates do their thing. I'll get back to being aggressive and do a couple back cuts. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple simple moves. Because he's not like a person that's gonna grab the ball and like do full break you down. He'll post you up, create some space, maybe do a fadeaway. You know what I'm saying? Bully ball, whatever, right? But he ain't gonna Kyrie you. You know what I'm saying? That's not Jimmy's game. So like, he'll give it to somebody and let them kind of do their thing, or let the ball kind of move around and then backdoor cut, maybe alley oop or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just something real simple with Jimmy. So, like I said, with all that time, Bam has the ball in his hand actually more than Jimmy. You feel me? He's doing all those passes, all those things. So, nigga, shoot that damn ball.
This is true.
Shoot that ball and he can start going up. You feel me? Shit, what's up with the next topic, though, my boy? We've been on the NBA for a little bit. Let's see what's going on.
The streamer, Dr. Disrespectful, texting the minor.
Dr. Disrespectful? Oh, you know what? I didn't click on that video. I think Poetic Flacco was talking about it again. But I thought his face looked like Sneeko. But tell me about it.
No, I just heard he was texting the minor, so he got dropped from everything. He got dropped from Twitch. He got dropped from the 49ers. He lost all his endorsements. He lost everything.
Oh, he was a 49ers like doctor?
He was not the actual doctor, but I think he was doing something for the streaming for them.
Damn, fumbled the bag for a jit. That's crazy. And you ain't even pull a John Q.
For real.
You out here doing scandalous shit. All right, well deserved then if that's the case. You know what I mean?
I didn't read too much on it, but it was just going around the internet and shit. I think he used to be a part of FaZe or something like that.
What, he just texted her, like texting?
I don't really know. Just said he was texting a minor. Niggas found out.
Oh, like weird shit.
Yeah.
Texting a minor, weird shit. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody found out and started dropping this nigga.
Yeah, like it's not texting a minor like, hey, how do you set up and how are you being successful? Yeah, well, kids, I wake up every day and do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I wake up and bought the cameras, do this. Like, you know what I mean?
He was on some
yeah, if you're on some weird shit, then yeah, well deserved. Point blank, period.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But just texting a minor, like, okay, like,
nah, you a grown man though. You shouldn't be texting no minor.
Like I always ask where their parents at, anyways. Hey, where's your parents at? All right, all right, cool. You're in the chat. All right, let me. All right, hey,
nah, yeah. I think he met her on them apps, them. You know what I mean? But like I said, that's
still weirdo shit.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing all shit.
Especially if you like, you gotta check the IDs, my boy.
All facts. You never lie on that one.
Check the IDs. If you can't pull out an ID, sorry, I'm out. Yeah, feel me.
And then another one of them content creators, Steve will do it, saying that Kodak stole a watch from him.
Yeah, I heard about this one actually. Apparently, did you hear about the whole thing?
Nah.
All right, so apparently, here's what's going on. Steve will do it, and Kodak was at like some Trump thing, Republican Trump, like, I don't know if it was a rally or it's like some dinner or whatever like that. So they were like, behind the scenes, backstage or whatever like that. And, I think Steve will do it was like trying to get Kodak to give Trump the watch or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if Kodak had like a real chance to actually give him the watch from what Kodak was talking about. Like, here's how I'm disseminating, because they both said very different things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Steve will do it saying Kodak stole the watch. Kodak's like, nigga, first of all, I didn't steal your watch. I actually took it off right in front of you and threw that bitch. Like, you don't fucking remember with your drunk ass? Like, because I think, like, from what I hear, Steve will do it gets drunk. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, while he's out, like really sauced up. So I think he might have been sauced up. You know what I mean? Almost possibly said the N-word. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So while he's this nigga's pressing him to give him the watch, and he's like, nigga, chill out. You're probably getting like, it's Trump, so, and it's at the Republican shit. So like on top of that, he's gonna be top dog there all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. So he's probably has a lot of people around him, boom, boom. So Kodak just going trying to cut through. It ain't gonna work at this very moment. Probably in his mind, he's probably trying to peep the scene. Like, you ain't even telling me I'm on this mission. I'm already here, just on my own shit. Probably trying to ask him for something, possibly, or just showing face and whatever. So when you really think about it, I think both sides are true. But one nigga's drunk, other niggas not on this one. You know what I'm saying? So looking at that happening, I was like, yeah, that's probably what happened. It was probably a little truth on both sides. Like, this nigga gave him the watch, and then this nigga just got pissed off of him pressing him about it and just threw the shit like, nigga, fuck this dumbass shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
being a poppin' nigga he is.
Yeah. Like, fuck am I gonna steal a fucking Audemars for? Like, it don't make any sense. So that's why I think when I seen that report on the Kodak thing, I was just like, yeah, it makes sense. It just makes a lot of sense when these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, how that report came out, and then when I heard about it, I was like, it makes sense. I kind of believe Kodak a little bit more though. If you hearing that he was sober on this one, you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't on the 100 perks.
Perk was fake, so I ate it.
It's a real junkie move right there.
I'm still a gremlin.
Right. That's Kodak for you.
Yeah, well, what else was on the list?
69.
69. Wow. Man said, call the man 69.
Whoa. That is absolutely terrible.
So Drake was bowling and he put 69 God as his fucking bowling name while he's bowling. But 6ix9ine is back in America. You know what I mean?
Freaky ass nigga, you're a 69 guy.
But yeah, 6ix9ine back in the Americas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Apparently, DR finally let him go.
Oh yeah, he was trapped out there.
Yeah, he was trapped out there that whole time.
Yeah, he could have come back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, from running down on, I'm not sure if it was a producer or something like that.
Yeah, he ran down on a producer and beat him up inside the fucking. Yeah. I think he could just go anywhere and be on small shit.
It was caught on tape, so they're like, hold on, you got some bread, nigga. Stay your ass up in this jail. And I think Academics was talking about it. I think he just got out or whatever. So he was talking about it. He was like, it's kind of fucked up because I told him, like, nigga, they love you down there. You might as well go live over there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just, feel the energy and this and that. Like, niggas hate you in America. So you're like, why don't you take some time out there and then that shit happens? So I feel a little bit bad, but then again, like, why the fuck did he run down on somebody out there?
Because he feels like he can do anything he want.
Nah, you really can't though.
That's the problem, and that's what's going to keep him.
Yeah. Especially if you're in a different country, you kind of gotta really be super. Like you can't be soft or nothing, but you gotta really play it like PG. You know what I'm saying?
And then you and the whole thing caught on camera is what really fucked him up. That's what really had the whole thing. Just you can't be doing no shit like that though.
See, that's another thing. There you go. It's just okay for 6ix9ine to be 6ix9ine, right? That's another thing that's just drastically changed from when we were growing up. This is an active police informant. You get what I'm saying? It's just different. Like reality has switched.
A whole lot.
Streets is a myth now.
But niggas still trying to be street, which is crazy.
Streets is a myth.
Everybody still want to live that.
I just think that it's just honestly way too much cameras, way too much like social media and all that to actually be street anyways. At this point, like
everybody's house has a camera, dog. damn near everybody's house has a camera.
Yeah, like
you cannot do shit.
To be like a whole gangster and all that, like real talk, like it's so much easier to be watched now than back then. So
in the streets of England,
just
there's cameras on every fucking street, nigga. The fuck is niggas talking about, dog? So I don't understand. Like if niggas want it, like
in London for sure, there's cameras everywhere.
Oh, it's London. All right, so in London, there's a camera.
No, you got.
There's cameras every day. There's cameras everywhere in London. So I don't know, man. Niggas is wilding out here, dog. On the other shit, what niggas need to do, man, is stop all the fuckery, dog. Right? All these young kids, they need to go get a job, dog, or something, dog. Go learn a trade. Like there's too many. We got too many content creators. We got too many niggas.
It's easy. That's why.
Well, no, it appears easy, so every kid just does it. But
appear? What do you mean appears?
No, I'm saying
so basically when they watch it on Instagram or something, they feel like they could just pick up a camera and just do it, not knowing that it takes production and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it didn't at first. Niggas got to start somewhere, but it's an easy thing to do.
No, it's an easy thing to do.
It's very easy.
What I'm saying is an easy thing to do in theory. What I'm saying is like to actually get paid from it, like actually a substantial amount because the amount of people doing it now.
Oh,
you know, they
kind of watered down.
Yeah, they watered down the price too. You know what I'm saying? The payouts too. You get what I'm saying? So like even people getting the Spotify deals and all that for podcasts and all that, that hasn't happened in a good little while. Like, and it's not going.
Spotify ain't paying out no
more. Yeah, they're not paying out for people to do exclusive content and podcasts like that. Joe Rogan's going to be like the last deal. You get what I'm saying? So it's just when you see that happen, you just got to understand that the market there is a market for it. Definitely, there's plenty of podcasts out there. There's plenty of people watching for sure, and there's going to be lightning in a bottle, like Club Shay Shay and interviews like that. There's going to be a couple regular people that pop off. All of it. There's more than enough.
I ain't gonna lie. I hate Club Shay Shay now. It's too watered down now. It's not exclusive as it used to be. Like once in a while.
I mean, of course, like anything pops off, more people are going to want to be on it, and then it comes down to scheduling, and it's you know what I'm saying? After that pop off, it kind of changes it a little bit.
You think?
Yeah, the perception of it too, because like more people are going to talk about it, so it's not quite as exclusive feeling. You know what I'm saying? For one, different type of guest that maybe typically he wouldn't have on his platter are now going to pop up on there. So niggas that originally watching like, nigga, what the fuck? But new people that just watching it are like, okay, this has been going on the whole time. So it's just, it all depends on when you catch it too. And I'm pretty sure you watched it closer to when he first started doing the shit before Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, honestly, the Cat Williams one was the first one I watched.
I caught a few of them, like the Steve Harvey one,
the Waka Flocka one.
I ain't caught Waka though. He did that one recently.
Like I said, I don't really watch.
That was like one of his.
I don't really watch interviews and stuff like that. Like I don't, because I truly don't like give a fuck or care like what these niggas got to say. Like I don't care about your backstory. I don't care about what trials and tribulations you fought growing up. Like I do not care
who you beefing with.
I don't, bro. Like I really don't. So I've never really watched it before the Cat Williams. The Cat Williams one was wild. I know that.
It was interesting,
to say the least.
Sometimes I'll watch them just because, like, depending on what they do. And it's not it's more of just like, okay, if it's somewhat in the field that I'm in, then it's like, okay, if they're going to really give a backstory, you kind of use their backstory and know how you're going to play anything if that bullshit tries to hit you. You know what I'm saying? And we're like, okay, I'm just going to get out the way like this, get out the way like this. You know what I'm saying? Hear their regrets and maneuver that way. But other than that, yeah, it's like, I completely kind of agree with Mark. I kind of get why some people are like, I don't give a fuck about that. Just Give me what you know. Let me just hear what I know you for, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I flick a channel for a reason. You know what I mean? So I get it. Some people are definitely going to be on that type of time, and I completely get it. I don't watch everybody's interview like that. It has to be like, you know what? I'll take some time for your shit. Like once in a while, I'll be like, all right. But for the most part, I'll rather watch like a podcast that's talking more general. You know what I mean? Like general topics, or like. And if I am watching an interview, it's not like an interview about the person. They're talking about topics. You get what I'm saying? Like things that are going on, or they're a specialist in that field and they're breaking down something. Like even like those like celebrity lawyers and shit like that, when they're breaking down like a case or something like that. Like, okay, yeah, I'll take some time to listen to you real quick. You got some insight. You got the legal information, and you can kind of disseminate what's going on to me right now. All right, cool. I'm gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's like an insider of whatever big story may be going on, I'm like, okay, if it keeps hitting my headlines and I'm somewhat interested in it, let me now see what's going on. If it's just on the algorithm, if it's right there, like, okay, this nigga's breaking this shit down. All right, cool. Now I know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like a quick like PowerPoint, quick little, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. But speaking of lawyers though, you know what I mean? Diddy got dropped by his lawyers.
They had to.
You know what I'm saying? Gaga was like, yo, Sheen, who you want? You want
it's me or him? I pick Gaga too if I was them.
I mean, at this point, before the charges, you pick Diddy. After the charges,
after the video,
especially, the video was like the nail in the coffin. Like
everybody was like, you know what? We gonna sever ties, nigga. You don't want no. Just go ahead and sell Revolt, nigga. Sell everything, nigga. Everything you got, nigga. The kill Ciroc don't want nothing to do with you.
Revolt, everybody severing ties this way.
Oh yeah. Let me ask you a question.
New York done took the key back.
Let me ask you a question. Does this happen if he pays off Cassie in time?
I told you he should have paid her off before it went to court.
No, I'm just saying, does anything else come out after? No. Like just at all?
None.
No video, no nothing.
He's going, nothing comes out. He has no business as usual.
He ain't got no control over nothing. The feds
got that shit. I think it's a two-part answer. I think if he doesn't say anything about the liquor company too, as well, I think both. I think if he doesn't say nothing about the liquor company and that.
The feds got a video and the feds is releasing that shit, though.
Yeah, but that was after the fact of the Cassie thing. So even if the feds,
it was before. What no, I'm talking about. Remember
the feds released that Cassie video.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that the Cassie lawsuit came out, right?
Yeah.
Diddy was on blast, right? The video just came out 2 months ago.
No, I'm saying like that video. I don't think that video comes out if the lawsuit settled and just out the way. Plus, I also don't think
his house would have got raided.
I think that goes away low key. Like I feel like when the government gets their money in certain situations, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think you're okay. But I also think him talking about that liquor company was also a big issue.
What did he say about it?
They were racist and all that shit and this and that. So
Diddy made $1 billion off them niggas.
So are they a big liquor company?
Yeah.
Yeah. They own Ciroc, DeLeon, all these fucking brands. I think Johnny Walker, bunch of big shit. You know what I'm saying?
Can't be talking about shit like that.
Yeah,
niggas love their Johnny Walker, dog.
It's not. It's just you got to think how much those brands are paying in taxes and
niggas
other shit
love
like
their Johnny
that.
Walker. That's all I know, dog.
Like it's in every they're in every liquor store. So you got to think how much capital they're giving the government.
I didn't even know.
You know what I'm saying? So them niggas got to say too.
All types.
You feel me? Kind of like Disney. They got to say down here and all that shit. Like Disney got to say in the government, basically. You know what I mean? Like, you're spending enough money. All right, hey, we're gonna listen to you a little bit. You can't like go crazy with it, but we're gonna listen to you. We'll work with you. You know what I mean? Like, that's how that works.
Or without you if you fuck up.
Yeah. If you fuck up, we'll step on you, but we'll work with you. You know what I'm saying? Just don't get too cocky. That's pretty much how the government works.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, in fact. That was a good one. Congratulations. Good time. And James Harden has agreed to a 2-year, $70 million contract to stay with the Clippers.
I mean, you could just put it on ESPN instead of watching clips.
Yo,
this nigga has the worst YouTube addiction, bro.
What did I do
Let me
earlier,
tell
right? Do you want to just cut him off and just show him what I did? He's going to always say this, but he goes on this rant of, do you see any Sports Center or anything that shows NBA?
I mean, it's been on YouTube for an hour, bro. The whole time we've been up here.
Way before that,
bro. We were watching the NBA special downstairs. What are you saying?
I literally came on here and nothing had any NBA special. No, nothing. I'm telling you this mad times. I went when Richie was up here. I literally put it up here. I was like, yo, this shit's not showing this shit. That's why I'm on YouTube and I'm just letting these NBA clips run.
I ain't gonna lie, I asked him what was on. He was like, it's only soccer and baseball.
And then I went on ESPN and I was like, look, it's just baseball shit. And I'm like, I really want to watch this NBA free agent breakdown, but it's not showing it on here. And I even went down to ESPN Plus and all that. Nothing.
Why? Why don't you just go to the NBA section? See if it was there. Bro, just go to home. Go down. See, it was on at 8:30. No. That's
Monday.
No, but it was on earlier. Live and upcoming related videos. Come out.
Hey,
basketball.
We got a whole podcast here though. But yeah.
Go to basketball.
It's not letting me go there right now. But yeah.
They freed one of Pop Smoke's killers from juvie.
Oh,
the young one.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it's because he was a minor. That's why he actually.
They got a video of him cutting off his ankle monitor. There's another video of his probation officer saying they fear for his life. I mean, he killed a whole nigga. I would have.
Oh,
he killed a whole nigga, like him and his boys. So
I would assume.
I would assume
some type of retaliation.
It's crazy how California is wild. How he got out.
They're saying it possibly was a hit more than just a robbery that they're trying to say.
Yeah, it was a hit.
Like, just because he was like, just think about it. There was 4 other people in the crib or something like that, and he's the only one that got shot and killed. Nobody else got shot. No, nothing.
I mean, there's video of the situation though. Like, he was definitely like behind the couch, doing a bunch of shit, like trying to fight the niggas. It was a bunch of shit. I mean, they definitely knew where he was.
No, for sure. He took a picture earlier that day in the Hollywood Hills, right outside. That was the issue right there. He might have had a chance just taking a picture inside and, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Inside, you'll have a few people.
But didn't he have a house party the day before it too?
I'm sure he had a bunch of people over every day. That's how they are.
You don't know who nobody is personally. Shit's crazy.
But that's when you just, like, the first couple of times, all you got to do, like, if you're new to the game, then just.
I mean, why the label ain't send no fucking security?
No, I'm just saying, you can have security plus just do studio sessions. You know what I'm saying? If you want people to pull up, hey.
Shit, but just as bad shit happened at the studio too.
Yeah,
trust me, niggas is getting robbed at the studio. All
yeah,
types
but
of
you
shit.
don't need to have all your shit there. I'm saying you could have your shit somewhere else. You feel me? Like, hey, y'all two stay at the spot. Me and security and somebody else. We gonna go to the studio. I'll have a few people pull up. You know what I mean?
These niggas don't know that. These young niggas don't know that.
It's actually pretty simple. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
these niggas want to have $100,000 in cash.
There's no chains on. There's no chains on me today in the studio. You don't rock the chains in the studio? Nah, dog. Like my shit. Nigga, I ain't even flying my shit, man. I forgot it.
You don't like hearing your chains ding, chanking in the on the record, like Future.
I'll be hearing that shit on a lot of records. I'll just tell if I want that sound, hey, nigga, step in the booth and just throw that shit in the background. I'm gonna tell the engineer to lighten that sound real quick, and that's it.
Record that one time, nigga. We took that sound everywhere. We loop that bitch.
Loop that bitch, nigga.
Take that bitch everywhere we go, nigga. Fuck that.
I only wear. He's like, oh, so you don't wear the chains? Only for like big shows and shit like that. Like, you gotta be like in an arena and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Wow, you scared? Like, nah, it's just annoying. That's it. Feel me? Like, it's just a simple way that you could like easily do that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you said, it's just a lot of young people, a lot of young dumb moves, man. I mean, rest in peace, Pop Smoke on that, man. I mean, shame on the other guys putting them through that mission, but yeah, like I think it's most likely a hit because the way that did look, I don't know who he had issues with or nothing like that. It's just kind of rare for one person to get shot and die, but not multiple shots anywhere else to like know that there's witnesses there, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know, just not sure.
Would you pay how much money would you pay for your girl to do a meet and greet with her favorite artist?
For my favorite artist?
Her favorite artist.
Who, my girl's favorite artist?
Yeah.
Shit. Maybe $100. Maybe. It's got to be like Michael Jackson level, nigga.
What about you, Mark?
I don't know. I know I'm not paying as much as Chris Brown charged.
Yeah, that's
happening. For damn sure.
Shout out to Chris Brown, but nah, that ain't happening.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Not doing
Two bands. I'm sorry.
For the nigga be groping.
Yeah, nah, yeah. That's a little wild to me.
Nigga said he broke up with his fiance because of that shit.
Yeah,
nah, I mean, hopefully.
I mean, that picture was disgusting.
No, my girl's favorite artist is Taylor Swift, though. So there you go, Swifty.
That
Swifty.
That picture. The nigga that broke up with his girl, with his fiance. Yeah, that picture is wild.
That's like you paying for a picture for Dexter Dap to wind up on your girl, dog. A bunch of shit on the Dexter.
You believe? Yeah, give her back shots.
Like what? Yeah, cuck. They call them cucks. Yeah, that's a cuck move right there.
Yo,
but like, never, if it's a woman artist, for sure. Man artist is like, I'm
just like the picture where
we're taking a group picture.
There's a picture where this girl's meeting Fredo Bang, and you see it, and
I seen the video,
and
Fredo's kissing her on one cheek, and her boyfriend's kissing her on the other cheek.
Yeah, I seen that shit. I was like,
I mean, he's cool with it, I guess. You know, to each his own. That couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me, nigga.
Like, bitch, I ain't saying no cheek with no next nigga.
The other girl, my girl asked me about that other photo, the girl that broke up, the boyfriend that broke up with his girlfriend, not the fiance.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, that's kind of a crazy picture too, because it's like a prom picture, and he definitely has his meat securely tucked in between her butt cheeks. That's exactly what's going on. So I mean, it looks quote unquote harmless, but that's exactly what's going on.
Yo, straight dagger in, dog. in one photo, dog. I'm straight, dog, for $2,000.
Yeah,
dog.
That's a wild.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Security gonna have to carry me up.
Yeah. I don't promote violence much, but it would be violent in there.
That's crazy.
Just for the disrespect.
Yo, you ain't see me coming here with my girl, B?
Meet and greet. What? Nah.
Oh, that's
fine.
And it's universal that like it's an R&B singer, right? Like if your girl's favorite artist is like fucking what's his name?
Trey Songz.
What's Future's artist? The nigga from here.
Trey Songz.
What's Future's artist?
Oh, Boston Richie.
No, it's like
Nardo Wick.
Nardo Wick.
Yeah.
Nardo Wick ain't gonna take that type of picture with your girl.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right, but universally, R&B singers are hated by husbands and boyfriends. Universally,
yeah.
They're singing to fuck. Like I don't know what you're thinking, but all of these R&B singers are singing to you to fuck. Right?
Yeah.
So like, the fuck are we talking about here?
Especially like them classic R&B niggas, not like a new style R&B nigga, but like
shit, even them classic niggas, man. Teddy Pendergrass was all panty droppers.
I said especially the classic niggas, not so much the new niggas.
I seen Teddy Pendergrass tongue a bitch down with her boyfriend in the crowd.
I said the old school niggas are the fucking main ones doing it.
Yeah.
And the new niggas not so much. They'll do it.
Of Me Too.
Yeah.
You can't do all of that stuff now. You can't.
Yeah, they'll do it. They'll have like hoes at the spot and shit like that, but they ain't singing to these hoes and like serenading these hoes or nothing like that.
You saw that? I mean? You remember that?
It's more.
You
more
remember
like,
that? The girl that was dancing with the Afrobeat singer behind the sheet, taking straight dagger in dog with her boyfriend in the crowd. That's nasty, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, I was sorry more
can
like.
Can you imagine if like Beyonce pulled you out the crowd and gave you the nastiest lap dance on stage, just straight grinding? Like, yo, how would your girl feel?
Yo, I can't do this right now.
Nah.
You gonna stop the show because your girl? Yes, because I'm in
the shows and shit like that. Hell yeah, that's crazy. Like they be doing wild shit on the stage.
This is for one night, but I might be walking home.
But they ain't like
I'm gonna call you a loser, but
like I said, that's mostly the older school niggas. Like newer niggas, you know what I mean? They're gonna have lights and all that
no
other
Chris
shit.
Brown concert, no Dexter Daps concert, no none of these grinding ass niggas concert, though. None of these niggas that be dancing on the floor, none of that shit, nigga. None of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you want to go to a meet and greet with a nigga that humps the ground.
Yeah,
let me take you down, nigga.
It's not going down. There's
no direction. What are you on?
There's no directions going anywhere. Matter of fact,
what are you on?
Man, we're not even going.
Like going to what? You going to the Chris Brown concert?
Nah. Just still, and I'm gonna
like. How many rows back are you? That'll determine if you go into the concert or not. Oh, you front row? Nah.
Did Andre get a meet and greet to Usher?
To Usher?
Yeah.
Did you go to Usher?
Oh, it came. The concert went away.
I don't know if I can't remember if Andre went to Usher, but hell nah. Even if hell nah. Meet and greet with an R&B singer. Are you crazy?
Nigga gonna be skating back there.
Mark coming in like Julius Randle.
That's like having a meet and greet with a porn star for bet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Can you imagine like, oh yeah, let's go to Exotica and I'm gonna have a meet and greet with fucking with fucking I can't even think of a porn star's Violet Myers or some shit.
Shout out to Exotica happening this weekend too.
It's happening this weekend too. I've never been.
I thought it happened already.
No, it's about to happen.
It happened yesterday. It's this whole It happened yesterday.
Oh, it's happening this weekend.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, so today's probably the last day.
Yeah.
All of them hoes selling pussy out there.
Yeah, I seen a couple IG stories.
I
seen a couple IG stories of a couple chicks that like
I seen a girl I follow. She was like, I'm going out there to I'm going to the dance pole competition.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
all them hoes selling pussy out there. Just know that. Just know it.
It's either selling it on camera or selling it on the streets.
Selling in person.
They selling. You don't have to be a quote unquote content creator. You want to slap something? You want to slap one of these porno girls? Go to Exotica. This is your time, guys.
Oh, that's what it's about?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They'll buy memorabilia and all that.
Yeah, people might buy memorabilia, but man, those hoes are there to be smashed.
I ain't gonna lie.
I guarantee you.
They're probably happy if they get a couple subscribers on it, depending on what they charge too. Because that's just coming out their pocket every fucking month if they, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If they ain't paying attention.
That shit crazy.
It's a dirty game out here, man.
I'm trying to tell you, a whole convention for sex.
I mean, what they say, sex sells.
They sell sex toys, clothes, videos, all types of shit, man. You think them girls that have OnlyFans and that's fucking aren't selling also? Private encounters and all of that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't see the football player run off on the OnlyFans girls?
Yeah.
She chasing them butt naked down the hallway.
Ain't off on the work, dog.
There was 2 girls too, so he probably smashed both of them.
Yeah,
nasty work.
Like, I mean, honestly, like most of the video vixens,
they can't even sue him.
Most of the like video chicks that's like popping or usually have a OnlyFans more times than not. You know what I'm saying? More times than not, it's
anybody got an OnlyFans.
You know what I mean? Video
Teachers,
chicks,
doctors,
content creators, all of them, like 9 times, not 9 times out of 10, a lot of them.
Judges.
You know what I mean?
Niggas getting fired. Doing what? You heard about a nurse that got fired for having no OnlyFans?
Oh, you get fired for that? Huh?
Teachers.
Well, I would think
I would
think if you're doing it at work for sure, but if you had your own personal one, I'm a little surprised.
There was a mom that was pulling up,
picking up her kid. OnlyFans ad on the back of the truck.
Okay, that's a little loose.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Now if it's like
anything for that work,
because if you said a nurse, like if it's like a technician,
she got fired too.
If it's like a technician at a surgical place that's like for like fucking tits and ass and shit like that, she got both and she got the shit. You kind of just showing off the work.
You gotta understand.
Actually, you know what I'm saying? Like
you gotta understand. Man.
If like one of Dr. Miami's freaking assistants that or whatever had an OnlyFans and they had work
different,
and they get who cares? You know what I'm saying? But like I guess
when
you want to have regular people
when you're in a profession, they hold you at high standards, though. You can't be showing.
Yeah. Now judges and shit like that, all that for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What kind of standard are you setting for the community, though?
That's true.
With all this shit, dog, with all this advance in society and things that you can do, bitches still sell. Like, dog, like they still resort to selling pussy. I think that's wild.
Yeah, you can really sell the look and be sexy as hell, but you don't actually have to sell the pussy.
Remember my back page was a thing.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm saying even just
back page for the low
back page.
I'm just talking about like you see how they have like some of these sports shows, they'll always have like a pretty chick that at least she knows what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, like depending on the show.
Every show.
You know what I'm saying? So like there's ways to it. Not like every woman could do it, but I'm just saying like there's options out there. There's a lot more of that happening now than just a chick being on the Weather Girl or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
I think that's where it all started. When on the Spanish mommy started dressing up sexy for the weather, and nigga was like, "We got it."
yeah, for sure. Nigga, and that was the
naked weather.
That was the kickoff.
You remember that shit?
But now they sitting at the table. You know what I'm saying? Looking good and actually talking their shit. You know what I'm saying? So like.
You remember back in the day when they had them Spanish show with them Spanish people just dancing on TV?
Gigante Telemundo. Yeah.
What was that shit about? just in tights, just dancing like
just crazy, just booty everywhere and tits. This shit was nuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was nuts, bro.
I'm like, yo, they just advertising sex like that. That shit was crazy to me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but they don't actually. They ain't even have to. Them women probably were making actual bread. You know what I'm saying? Probably didn't even have to sell it. You feel me? So shit, you got like chicks like Joy Taylor able to just chop it up on screen. Looks good on screen. Hey, I'm looking at the screen. And, oh yeah, she knows what she's talking about.
Melons.
You know what I'm saying?
Melons in your face.
But at the same time, she knows what she's talking about. So now I'm looking at the screen. You got my attention, and you're telling me something now. So it's like, all right, it's a win-win in this situation. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that's way more options. And I'm just talking about in just being on camera and doing something.
Is it me or every time I watch like one of them the white sportscasters or something like that? It's like they got a. It's like coming like they wearing no drawers or something, dog.
Yeah.
Is it me the one that be wearing the tall ones, that the blonde hair ones? It'd be crazy to me, dog.
Oh yeah. But like I said,
it's like to be all of a sudden now they got ass now. All this shit is crazy. Every
sports show, like that. It keeps the eyes on there. It gets it gets women on. It gets other women to actually watch a little bit.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's why it works. That's why I'm telling you. I'm like
cleavage.
You could. That's why I say you could sell sex without actually having sex on camera or doing any of that shit. Really, you know what I'm saying? It's just
that's because they're a sports show, nigga. If they could do it, nigga, they would fucking blur the lines too, nigga.
I'm just saying you could make a lot of money being sexy, and probably more money being sexy without being having classy, sex on camera.
Yeah, classy and sexy.
You know what I'm saying? Like more times than not, on an average, like just on an average pay rate. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, you're gonna have like the anomalies, like a bad baby or whatever, making $1 million or whatever, some crazy amount. You feel me? Like just doing the OnlyFans and dropping that shit. Like shit does happen. Shit does spike here and there, but I doubt that it was like that money every fucking month. I'm pretty sure there was a spike. They seen what they seen, and some niggas got the fuck out of there, or you know, some niggas forgot to fucking unsubscribe. You feel me?
Nah, she got a lot of work done.
Oh no,
yeah,
for sure.
She look hella different. She don't look the same.
She don't look the same. They making hella money on OnlyFans. I don't know what these niggas is doing.
No, they do.
Her, Cardi, fucking the bitch from Australia,
Ruby Rose.
They make a lot of money on OnlyFans.
Blueface was making a lot of money on there from the show, from the from like now it's House of Blueface, but before it was called the fucking Blue Girls Club or whatever. Mm-hmm. That shit was like a couple $100K a month. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't rap for real.
Nah, and a lot of these like shows, they rent out the house for like maybe a couple weeks, maybe a week, and then just pile everything up and put it out. You know what I'm saying? So like it's actually kind of lucrative, because if you're getting like unfamous people, you don't got to pay them that much. You know what I'm saying? All right, I got this little bread for you. Boom, boom. Here you go. Stay here for a week. You know what I'm saying? Pop off. Here you go. Bang. Maybe spend a little under. You could probably spend under $100K and come up with like.
You think so?
A little bit double or trouble. Yeah. Well,
that's crazy.
Realistically, yeah. Because like I said, if it's all new people, how much do you really got to pay them? If it's all new people,
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you're looking for quick fame too.
Yeah, look for quick fame. Hey, we're gonna pay you a couple grand. You know what I'm saying?
Look at all the people they put on all these news shows, Baddies Club, and all this other.
We're gonna pay you a couple grand, and you're gonna be on this show. And
all you're gonna do is fight. All you're gonna do is fight and have problems.
Well, some shows are like that. Some shows are different shit. Like it might be a like a sports house, a fucking food house. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of fucking different shows that they do. They have the love and hip hop shits. They have all these like different platforms that do it. But it's smart. It's smart though.
Fucking Damn, every show on TV is about fucking drama. Everything.
Yeah, especially every black show.
Yeah, it's about fighting.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's how I say it's like nothing entertaining anymore. Everything is just fucking.
Like I said, it's copycat when it comes to entertainment. So in every sector, they're gonna have different copycat things going on. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bachelorette. You know what I mean? That shit's been going on forever. But there's different forms of that. Like you have what first nigga that was doing that was Flavor Flav, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That is
Flavor Flav.
how many other people started, Chance, all these people looking for love, right? Just
all I'm saying is it's just a drama in this shit. There's like the fighting and the
that's like, but that's its own little thing too.
That's all they fucking bring to it. It's all the fighting. That's it.
But that also started with Real World too and Road Rules when you really think about it. But that happened a lot less. But now it's more like
it's all it is.
Now that's all it is when it comes like to the black versions of it. Yeah, for
drama,
sure.
drama.
Fight.
But the same thing was in Road Rules too, because it had like those relationship drama. In the beginning, it was like you had the issue with gay niggas and straight niggas in the house. That was a thing, like especially in the 90s ones.
Oh, fucking Big Brother, remember that shit?
Big Brother, all that shit. You know what I mean?
At least the ones in the 90s, there was like a story. There was like
a better story.
Purpose, right? Like in Real World, they made these niggas have a job somewhere, or work in the casino, or
they were doing
so on and so forth. And these new ones, bro, it's just let's put them in a house and watch them fight.
Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the one thing that's missing out.
If it get too violent, that's when we break it up.
That's the one thing that is missing out. They only just put them in the house
to fight. That's
just
it.
Like if they would let them actually go out and this girl's actually a stripper and you're gonna follow her doing her stripping job and different shit like that, or two of the girls are from this strip club, or now that's actually a different story. Yeah. You're right. That part is true. They are leaving.
Then every time you go to the strip club, they fight.
Oh yeah, all the strippers, or the show about the strippers. And
the reason why Love and Hip Hop worked is because all the niggas already had stories coming in.
Yeah, but eventually.
No, I'm just saying that's why that worked. You know what I'm saying?
Eventually it went to fighting.
No, it went to fighting, but I'm saying like niggas went to the studio and shit in that show. Like I seen it a couple times.
No, that's what I said. Yeah, it's
because them niggas had stories. Like Joe Budden had a backstory. All these niggas had like somewhat of a backstory before being on Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like okay,
he was a drunk.
But like when it's like these newer ones, like you're right. You would watch this nigga go DJ and spin at a club when it was like, what was it, Jersey Shore and shit like that. You'll see him spin at a club and do this. These niggas is working on an ice cream shop. Oh shit, niggas would pop up to it, and now that ice cream shop was popping for a good little minute. I think in Miami or Fort Lauderdale, I can't remember one of them shit. So yeah, you're right. Them niggas ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? They just in the crib, just usually fighting more times than not.
That's it.
But they do need you're right. They do need to add that little element where these niggas got little.
Or something, dog.
It's not really
class or something, dog.
You can still have the drama almost up there, but that does break it up because there might be a drama at work without.
But make it real life drama. Don't make it just basically you fighting because a nigga, whatever, did some bullshit. Like this shit just whatever. This is bullshit, man. Shit's not fun. It's not entertainment anymore.
Oh yeah. No, I completely feel you on that. Like, completely agree. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, there's some of it that works, and then there's other ones that if it's new people, I completely agree. They need to bring back that old formula. That formula definitely works. You're right, because I definitely connect. Like when I used to watch that shit as a jit, I definitely remember a lot more people from that era than when that shit was like on when I was a little bit older. I was like,
even Road Rules, right? They had them going to places in like a minivan.
In a minivan, that's where they all lived. They had
a Winnebago or something like that, and they were going to these places to do shit.
Yeah.
And they had to get to these places and a certain time.
Figure this shit out.
They had to go through whatever obstacle course. And then it was the drama because of that. Not just, hey,
I don't like you.
Fight, bitches.
No. Well, yeah. Now, don't get it twisted. You have a lot of people like they will make bitches bunk in the room and all that shit. So issues would just naturally happen in them shits. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's what I'm saying. Back then it was
back
more
then
natural,
it was more
back
of a
when
production.
like the drama in real world would be like some bitch was dirty, and then they would get an argument about it, bitches leaving shit in the sink, or somebody eating somebody's food, or somebody
now
being
that happens.
drunk.
That happens in that show, but like that, like you said, them having jobs is like the real breakup of it all. Like when they're in the house, like that part right there, I don't remember seeing like those newer shows as far as like niggas that you don't know, them breaking off and going to, you see them doing their work and doing their job.
Yeah.
Like you're right about that.
That was just pure bullshit.
Fucking poison, dog.
Unless like there's reality shows at jobs, of course. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is the job. You know what I mean? Since since like what the towing shit.
I ain't gonna lie, the
Bernice shit.
Bernice, yeah.
Ever since they did
Bernice shit.
The towing shit, the Bernice.
Oh,
that's
okay.
her name, Bernice.
Yeah. Ever since they did the towing shit, that was like that was like the show where a lot of other shows started picking up and just saying, all right, yeah, we're gonna have the show about this company and this company and this company. That's when you started seeing that roll out. You feel me?
Yeah, one of the good ones was the hidden job show.
Oh yeah, Hidden Boss.
Not the Hidden Boss one, but the other one where you seen where niggas was doing nasty shit at the job.
Hidden Camera.
Hidden Camera show. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they cut that one after a while.
Of course, business was going down in flames.
Whoa.
National TV.
What did he do with the lettuce? Where did he stick it?
Let us find out.
Good night, everybody.
Yep.
On that note.
Let's see.